Hello. Welcome to the Wild Huckleberry. My ring light broke. Robbie was plugging it up and it just kind of tilted on over and broke off the little thing that holds the camera. So, anyways, we're out here in the dark. Well, it's in my. I guess I can turn this thing up just a little bit. Oops, wrong way. There we go. All right. This is going to be fun. I'm just going to hold the camera. I think, well, he's going to go get the little rod that holds it, so we'll get it. There. Here he comes. I'm glad he found it. Does it have the camera on it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got the camera on it. Why would I have it out there if it didn't?
Well, I didn't know you left it out there with the camera on it.
Yeah. Then pick it back up when I came back with the eggs.
Oh, okay. You got the eggs. Oh, y'all, Paxton was so cute yesterday. He went to gathering the eggs, and we got this little Luna. If you knock that light over, baby, move. He got there out there on his little Jeep. There, you can be my little footrest. There you go. Got there out on his Jeep, and he took the roundabout way to all the little hidey holes for the chickens and their eggs. So he went to the rabbit coop with his little Jeep, got the eggs, and then he went to the hay bales over there and got those eggs, and then bugs. And then he went down to the chicken coop and he got those eggs. So
Okay, sorry.
you're fine. I'm just telling everybody what Paxton did. Don't hit the light. Luna's gonna eat that bug.
Luna,
She's
yeah.
gonna hit the light.
Baby, don't hit the light, please. We don't need
Oh
something
my
else.
gosh. But so I mean he got a bunch of eggs and it was just the cutest little thing ever. Just riding around, you know, Mr. Rogers' neighborhood there getting him some eggs.
Move, Luna, move.
All right, I think we're getting set up now. It's something every time.
Tilt it a little bit. You'll have to adjust it.
Okay. Hope I don't click anything off. Where's the buttons? Okay. Oh, here we go. We got it now.
Okay. Now I gotta get by.
Wait, just come around here. There you go.
All right. Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
Back it up.
Sorry. It's always something has to happen when we get ready to do this live. No, no.
It's entertaining that way.
Don't knock things down, baby. My lap dog.
Don't you do it. You big wonky. You're my footrest there. There, you're my footrest.
That's not what I want. I'm trying to get on the live so I can see any comments going through. So,
Oh,
Luna, stop, baby. You are wild.
she just wants some love.
I know it, but
Girl, you don't have to get. Oh my gosh, it's the foot. Like, okay, stop it.
okay. Wait a minute, wait. There it is. There it is. I finally got it.
Okay.
Hey, Jax.
Hey, how'd the flying go today? I bet you went flying.
I turned that down. I guess it turned it back up some.
Stop, Luna. Goose.
Oh, Jax, he said I got to go, but I'll be back for the live.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Sorry, we're eventually getting settled in here. We might look a little funny under the light, but we're still going to do this outside, even though we're dark now. But that's okay, because it looks weird because I can't see anything back there, and I can usually see some things, especially with the moon. The moon is not quite gone yet, but it's a little sliver of what it was. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Randy.
Oh, I just saw him a little bit ago, didn't we?
Yeah, he was on the Money Pit Live. Hey, Randy, I don't know if you ever watched my video that I put up, but Hang on just a second, Jax. But that when you told me about Dutch having to loosen those screws off of that chicken door, I thought there is no way that's going to work for this. Surely, I did it. It's worked ever since. Thank you. Hey, at least I listen to people and I try it, even though I'm like, surely that's not the problem. But yes, 100%, that was the problem. Actually, Jax, what I had to do is I got some water in a bucket, some cold water, not warm water, just cold water, and poured it over my windshield and over my lights in order to be able to drive out of the driveway. The only problem I have there is when I get that ice off of my windshield, the inside is still fogged up really bad. And as it gets up where I can see, I go. Probably shouldn't, but I do. I drive down the road. I'm driving like this so I can see underneath, but at least I can see the road. I can
You
see if
just need to
anybody's
get a
coming.
window cloth and put it in your car.
I got one. I didn't use it. No.
Oh.
Hi, Duncan Family Farm. How are y'all this evening?
Hello.
I just wasn't expecting to walk out that morning. According to my phone, it said it was about 35, 36 degrees. So I'm not thinking about having frost. And I walk outside, I get in my car and I start my car up and it's 30. So yeah, I'm not surprised I had frost, but I liked it because all I could think of when I was looking at it is my granddaughter. She has these sparkly boots that she loves to wear. And
Yeah.
she calls them her Barkley boots. And so I was just thinking about my Barkley car.
Oh, we're getting ready for Thanksgiving. I tried out a potato, what do you call it? Potatoes au gratin or
Something like that. Yeah.
tried out a recipe. It worked. It was great. So we're doing it again. And I got rice cooked today, and I got the cornbread cooked today, and I got all my vegetables chopped up and ready to cook. And
She's getting all prepared because it's at our house this year.
yes,
So,
yes.
so let me say real quick. Hello, Red Dirt Rooster Road. Glad to have you in here.
Hi.
There's still, there's still a lot of scrapes that the bucks are coming back to, and they're using and all, but they're just not using them when I'm there. Now I will say, the other day I was sitting on the stand, and I have these two spikes, and I mean they have long spikes on them. I call them lefty and righty because one of them his left horn's a little longer than his right one of them his right horn's a little longer than his left one. And lefty was down there towards me, and righty started down the hill, and he'd stopped, and he started hooking that bush and pawing the ground. And he went a little further, and he hooked that bush and pawed the ground. I said, yep, that's exactly. I'm getting all excited. Oh, there's a paw, and it's a spot.
They're just messing with you.
That's nice. Jack says he's going to have Thanksgiving at his grandparents' house.
Where's that?
I'm guessing that's
New
still in
Jersey?
New Jersey, or that's where you guys have moved to. I'm guessing that's nice to be able to have it at your grandparents.
Yeah.
My grandkids are going to have it at their grandparents. So.
What's your favorite dishes?
Yeah, what is a tradition for you guys for Thanksgiving that you just got to have?
Yeah, that's always good to know because
Cover up that. There's a circle on the window there, so I'm
it's
gonna
your
cover it up.
halo.
Let me bend. Oh, the chair. I was gonna bend down and let the halo shine above my head there. Oh, okay, so his grandparents moved also to New Jersey.
And the whole family. Okay.
That's great.
Okay, fun. That way
Left
you don't
behind
miss
no one,
anybody.
did you?
Yeah. Yep.
I will.
It's awesome to be able to grow up around your grandparents. You know, because I did that.
I did too.
Yeah.
I don't have any more of my grandparents now, but
Yeah.
I certainly
Mine are
enjoyed
gone.
while they were still there.
Yeah. My great grandmother, I got to know both my great grandmothers.
I knew one of mine.
Yeah, she was 103 when she passed, and the other one was 98, I think, when she passed. But I got to know both of them. You know, I was a teenager when they passed.
So
That was
Duncan
pretty neat.
Family Farm says baked beans, among other things.
Oh, baked beans. Baked beans, really, for Thanksgiving. I had never had Thanksgiving baked beans.
No, but I bet it'd be good. Well, I
It's-
think I have. I don't know. But Jack says his grandparents have turkey and ham, and he loves cranberry sauce.
Oh,
I found out a while back, and I had forgotten about it, but my daughter mentioned it. But my grandson loves cranberry sauce, so
he does.
we're gonna have some of that for sure.
I saw a
Hi, Donald and
recipe.
Lisa.
It's a Russian recipe for cranberries, but they kind of dry them. They're candied, and I want to try that.
Randy says stuffing and gravy. My wife makes the best. We have it probably 4 times a year. I love some good dressing. I just do. But to me, dressing is over the top a little bit if you have some good giblet gravy. Take all them giblets from the turkey, which my mother makes it. She doesn't really use all those giblets from the turkey, but she uses different things, eggs and such, and uses a chicken broth to make it, But I love me some good giblet gravy. I like to take it and cut my rolls in half, flip them open, and just pour the gravy over the rolls.
I need to boil some eggs. I hadn't thought about boiling eggs.
5-cup salad.
I'll do that tonight. Oh, what is 5-cup salad?
Yeah, what is that, Lisa? I'm curious.
Yeah.
7-layered salad is our newest must-have. Okay, I like a good 7-layer salad.
Ours, what I have to bring to family gatherings at Christmas and Thanksgiving is a broccoli salad.
Yep.
Oh, Malanta. They get seconds and thirds on that, and then Julie takes a container home.
Yeah, my niece, she loves her some broccoli salad. I love that broccoli
and it's
salad.
simple. It's so simple. It's, the little broccoli florets. You just get the tips of the broccoli there, cut those up so little small sizes because, I don't want to put a big old thing of broccoli in my mouth. And you get golden raisins. You cook off some bacon and you crumble that up in there. And purple onions, you chop those up and you put those in there. And some pecans and chop those up and put it in there. And then you get some mayonnaise, probably.
Best if you get real mayonnaise.
Yeah, don't get Miracle Whip.
Yeah,
Real
like
mayonnaise.
Hellman's or something
Yeah.
like that. Something, the real
Duke's,
mayo.
whatever, and you get probably 2 cups. Well, I get like 3 or 4 heads of broccoli, so I do about 2.5, 3 cups of mayonnaise. And then you get some red wine vinegar and a tablespoon of sugar with that. And I guess I put about 1/4 a cup of red wine vinegar in there. Stir it up. It's a consistency thing. How wet do you want it, or thick do you want it? So you can just start off with a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar and then add to there. And then just taste it, see how it tastes. And then you just pour that over there and let it sit. And the next day it's really good.
Yeah, it's that dressing makes it just over the top, but it's really, really good. Of course, I'm a broccoli nut. I love broccoli.
Yeah,
I could
you and
eat it
Lee both.
anytime. I could eat it anytime. I don't care. My youngest granddaughter loves it too. Actually, my oldest granddaughter, I found out she likes broccoli too. Pax, not so much. Cleo and Ren, they like some broccoli. Yeah. And that kind of goes into one of the things that I really enjoy when somebody brings it to these gatherings. If somebody will make a good broccoli rice casserole, ooh. There you go. Randy said monkey ears are good for breakfast.
Yes.
I just made some of those.
He
I
did.
made some and took them to work, and of course left them here, some here for the
Yeah,
family
we were happy
too.
about that.
Thursday, I did. I made them Wednesday night and then cooked them off Thursday morning. Marshmallows, mandarin orange, coconut, sour cream, all mixed up. I might be missing an ingredient. Well, that's 1, 2, 3. That's only 4, Lisa. So I think you're missing one. I don't know. 5-cup salad is 5 ingredient, but
Yeah.
see, I'd have a problem with that just simply in the I don't like coconut.
He does not.
I don't like the texture and I don't like the taste. So
I love coconut. So I
that's
still
just one of
love
my
him.
things.
I still love him.
That's just one of my things that I've never been too crazy about. I just don't care for coconut.
Or cooked fruit. He doesn't like cooked fruit.
Yeah, I
either.
don't really like
Or
cooked fruit.
tomatoes. He
Oh,
doesn't
tomato-
like tomatoes. He'll eat tomato sauce. You make
Or
spaghetti sauce,
ketchup, or-
yeah. But it's just, I guess, the eating of a tomato.
There's a comment that came up. I see it on there.
Let's see.
Oh, I like coconut. Well, I
We're
just
friends.
yeah, I've just never cared for it. Her mother, she's gotten better about it now, but it killed her for years and years and years that I didn't like tomatoes.
It perplexed her.
Oh, I have tried tomatoes in many, many, many different ways just to satisfy her that I don't like tomatoes. I'll take a bite. I'll
That's
try
so
it,
hard.
but I don't like tomatoes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not.
Not the right
refreshing
one.
here.
Maybe Cool Whip is the after.
Ah.
Oh, I bet.
Yep,
I
that
bet.
could be.
Yep.
That could be.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
we're-
it sounds very familiar with us for the marshmallows and the mandarin oranges and the
This
coconut.
is not updating. It's
Yeah.
making it kind of difficult
But
for
it's
me
not
to.
5-cup salad. What do we call it then? I'd have to ask Mom.
There it
Should I
is.
go over there and ask her what she calls it?
I'm trying to think that
Ambrosia. That's what it is.
ambrosia. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Okay, now it's finally updating again.
I was trying to figure out what that was. But yeah, it's ambrosia. It's what she calls it.
Ed said he's cooking collards and listening.
Robbie bought some collards, and I was like, "Oh, that'll be good to cook for Thanksgiving." You know, he's like, "I bought it for the rabbits."
I bought it to feed the rabbits, but I mean, if she wants to cook some, I like some collards.
I'm cooking bacon.
I like hers.
Might as well cook some collard greens. You know, it's delicious.
Yeah, Jax, I can't wait till you go live either. I'm sad that we didn't go live earlier. We didn't start going live earlier because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Randy said tomato and mayo sandwich.
Yes, I saw that.
That's
Yes.
Sonia will go for that.
Yeah.
My parents would
Yeah.
go for that.
You'd go for a lettuce sandwich. Isn't that what you ate when you were a kid? It was a lettuce sandwich.
Just I
Lettuce
used to,
and mayo?
Just lettuce and mayo. Yeah, I'd eat that. I like the jellied cranberry sauce, not the kind with berry pieces. It's a consistency thing. That's the thing. A lot of Jack said he's listening and doing homework. Good for you. Good
Good.
job.
Do your homework.
Our schools here are actually out all week for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
When
because they go to the deer woods.
Excuse me. There we go. See, told you, Donald, that I'd be hacking in mine too. Oh, it'd be better with bacon now. Well, bacon and mayo, maybe. That could
Well,
be
you can
okay.
just have a club sandwich then. You know.
That's true. That's true. Y'all gonna have to excuse me
I was
for
trying to
just one
think of what
second.
else we were going to do.
Come on, slip off to the side.
We were, I found some jellies that, there's a jalapeno jelly and there's a bacon jam jelly. You know how I use those Hawaiian sweet rolls and I put the either roast beef in it or ham or whatever, and we took that to the little Christmas gathering at your sister's. And I put provolone cheese in there and mayo. Well, I think I'm going to put some bacon jam in the ones that I'm going to eat. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
say-
if they would like the bacon jam or not.
Let's
But I do.
let's put it on a few and test it.
Oh, I know it's good already. All right.
I'm talking about for other people to test.
I'll just put it on the side and they can just dip it. and
There
put it
you
on
go.
If they
There
want
you go.
to. That's what I'm going to do.
So you have to understand that there's several members of my family that are very, very picky when it comes to food. So,
And that's okay.
do you
can
like
be picky.
fruitcake?
Fruitcake. I don't know that I've had a good fruitcake. I don't like
fruitcake
the,
is usually really dense.
yes,
really
and
dense.
I can handle a dense cake.
Oh, I don't mind it.
I don't like the candied fruit with the colors in it and stuff, you know, that's dyed. I think that's what I don't like.
Yeah, if it's real fruit, it makes a big difference. Of course, again, I don't do cooked fruit that much, so
Well, it's more candied fruit. It's not cooked.
Oh, it's not cooked. The cake is not cooked with the fruit in it.
Yes, it is, but the fruit is candied and it's not the consistency
Yes,
like you
okay.
get
I got
cooked fruit.
I swear I've had some, but it's been a long time. So Jax, does that mean you go half a day Monday and Tuesday, and you're off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Is that what you're saying? That'd be good. I'm gonna work Monday and Tuesday, and probably get off about noon on Wednesday. And then I'm gonna go to the church. Our church does a Thanksgiving outreach every year where we feed the community. We make Thanksgiving meals, and they'll serve well over 1,000 meals.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to go Wednesday afternoon, see if I can help prepare anything. Since everything's going to be here at our house, it's going to be kind of hard to do anything Thursday morning. This one here would be mad at me. I'm trying to get this ready, and you're gone.
You make me sound bad.
No, I'm just saying I need to be here helping her.
Very good.
117 days to the Okie Homesteading Expo. Yes, sir. That's right, Ed. I'm ready.
Most likely, I'm just put my hand on my hip and just glare at it. He's like, really?
Okay, there you go, Randy. Randy says the cake is pretty good if you pick out the fruit.
It's the fruit. I don't know what it is about that. I think I would just need to get something authentic and not having gotten out of a canned
All
container.
right, so we got Out in Space says, hi, I'm new here. Are you guys from the South? Yes, we are. We're from Arkansas. Where are you from? I have half days Monday through Wednesday. Okay, then off Thursday, Friday, then the weekend.
Where?
Okay, that's Jax. He's gonna be off. He'll go
I
half
thought you-
days
yeah.
Monday, Tuesday,
just-
Wednesday. And from up north, from Pennsylvania. Okay. Oh, you live in Philadelphia. You live in a big city.
Oh, we went there once.
Okay.
Where did we stay? What were we doing?
You get a lot more snow than we do. I know that for sure.
You know it's winter there.
Yeah.
Here it just spits and sputters. We get a little bit here, a little bit there.
We donate food, and we donate 55 dinners. That's good. Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
But that outreach that we do, I mean, what we have is you have people cooking on Wednesday, and then people in there, I'm talking like 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, helping to get everything ready. And then at starting about 9 or 10 in the morning, there'll be delivery drivers taking and going and delivering them to certain addresses and such. And then about 11, they'll open up the dining room and people can come in and eat, or they can come in and get takeout and take it and all. So it's 38 degrees right now. Well, I don't remember what it is here, but it's probably about 50 here, so 55.
I got my jacket on. I'm staying a little warm. It gets a little breezy every once in a while.
And we have had some cold temperatures because what we consider cold, especially after all the heat we've had, because we've been right around 30 degrees in the morning for the last few days. Oh, it's 49 in New Jersey. Oh, he's near Trenton, which is the capital.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
And our temperature's different over here than what y'all say. We're messing you up, Jax.
yeah. You have to get used to Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. But they're saying that next Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, this is typical Arkansas. You're going to get a cold front. It's going to last about 3 days. But we're talking lows in the upper 20s and highs in the mid 40s.
I need to go out there with some mulch and put it around my blueberry bushes.
Oh, yes.
And
Well,
my
I think your
fruit
mama's
trees.
already done some.
Oh, I didn't notice anything
Oh,
out there.
maybe I saw just one of them had some around it.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to.
So we're going to have to get a little prepared for some cooler weather. I'm going to go get 30s. I'm not as worried about the goats and all because they're all sleeping together. But go to getting 20s and such, I'll probably go get some of that pine bedding and put in the shelter. So give them a little something, little extra something to sleep on. Because most of the time, I'll be honest with you, whatever the temperature is, if it's not raining, they're out there sleeping on the ground anyway. They don't care. They'll
Yeah.
be sleeping outside the shelter and
They'll
sleeping.
they'll cuddle up, and they get plenty warm. Thor goes in there and gets in there with the pile, and they all stay warm. It is not a problem. They're just fine. Some people have commented, and bring the dog
no.
inside. No, he's got such a dense fur. I can't even feel his skin. Right now, I was trying to scratch Thor's neck, and I couldn't even find his skin under that fur. So it's thick,
It's thick.
extremely thick. And the goats are getting thick, too. So they're all doing fine.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Tracy. Her channel's name was Homie Cooking and Baking, and said that that had a problem with the channel and lost everything. So it's now Tracy's Garden, Cooking, and More.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who else did we know? Somebody that we knew through the Okie Homes Inn. I think they got hacked, and they had to fight to get their channel stuff. Was it Daniel?
Yeah, well, Daniel lost on Facebook. Yeah, somebody hacked him on Facebook. They were getting their money and everything on Facebook, posting videos like crazy, and they were getting the money and all. I mean, it took a while.
Yeah.
It's 69 in East Central Oklahoma.
Oh.
Well, originally I'm from the 60s and she's from the 70s, so. I really hate to hear that, Tracy. Well, I don't really know how to do that while I'm on here, but if Donald and Lisa, if you guys have a clue on how to put her link to her channel on there, that'd be great. My dog loves to go outside, but if it is raining, he looks outside, he sees water and runs back inside. That's pretty much Moose.
Yeah, Moose will do that. But we got Luna and Thor. They're outside. We let those dogs inside. It'd be a
It'd be a
chaotic
disaster.
mess. Yeah.
Yeah. No, by the way, Out in Space, what is your name, if you don't mind? So I don't just call you Out in Space. No, I mean, I was born in the 60s. She was born in the 70s.
We're young.
We're still kicking and going, and
We tell our kids we're old
Doing
and
that.
they get mad at us and it's like, no, you're not. I was like,
especially
okay,
my son.
I'll take that. They're being sweet to us.
Yep. Andrew McNair. Okay. Nice to meet you, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
If you want to know a little something about us, we're here in Arkansas. We have 6 acres. We've got animals. We got goats. We got cows, rabbits, chickens, dogs, and we're just trying to learn to be as subsistent as we can. And we're just slowly getting there. We're not trying to do it all at once and go crazy.
No, we both have jobs.
Yeah.
So it's really difficult just to go all in.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times when I'd like to go do something, but I got to work my job first because they got to keep the money going in.
Yeah.
Thank you. They posted that for Tracy.
Oh, okay. Yay.
That's good. Thank you very much. I'll be sure and go out there and resubscribe, Tracy.
Need to turn the other one off or block it or whatever.
Yeah, I'll just.
Somebody's done something wrong.
Yeah. But I'm getting over being sick. On the last live, I was sick. Apparently, I passed it on to Donald through the live. So now Donald's starting to hack. So.
Yeah, he was getting a little hoarse and he was about to lose his voice. So.
Yeah, I was on the phone with my daughter one day and I said, I'm going to quit talking now. We're just going to get off here. I'm going to quit talking because I think by the time I get home, I'm going to not have a voice again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be great. It'd be just wonderful if YouTube was paying all the bills and I could just do this as my thing. But I got to have a day job too. And I enjoy my day job. I'm a programmer. and so I work hard for my money.
There's a song in my head now.
I know. I figured that was what was going to happen.
And I work for a chiropractor. Um,
There we go.
they just had a beautiful little baby.
Yeah.
So I've been off a few days, and that's why I got all my cooking done.
Yeah, she was making bets. She thought she had it pegged, but she was off by one day.
I was.
She thought the baby was coming Monday, but the baby, well, was the baby actually born Tuesday or was it born Wednesday?
Tuesday.
It was Tuesday. Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Tuesday afternoon.
Okay. So, of course, with one doctor and that doctor's having a baby, not much reason to be open right then.
Yeah, I just had to go to work and get some office paperwork stuff done and make a bunch of phone calls to a bunch of people and say, hey, we got to reschedule you. So we're going to see all those
Oh,
people
that's not what I meant to do, Dad.
tomorrow and Tuesday because we're off Wednesday.
Yep.
So,
And Thursday and Friday.
yes.
I mean, they're always off on Thursday, but
And Friday. I usually, Thanksgiving week, we go in Wednesday morning and then get off at noon. So we can go home and start getting everything ready and stuff. But I'm ahead of the game today. Woo woo. Oh, I saw somebody debating on about green bean casserole. They would never eat green bean casserole. They thought it looked disgusting. Ah, it's yummy.
oh, green bean casserole is wonderful. Well, I will say she's not actually a chiropractor. She works for a chiropractor.
No, I'm not a chiropractor.
But the good thing is I can go in and get adjusted, and that is a wonderful thing. I'm very happy about it. Red Dirt Rooster Road, I will agree completely. It is amazing to me how many people we have met that are very like. They were saying, find it amazing that we, in this stage of life, all have somewhat the same story. Live on an acreage of some size, animals, and just trying to be as sustaining as possible.
Yep.
You know, our grandparents and before them used to do it all the time, and we kind of gotten away from it. And you know, I don't want to be one of these people that says, "Well, I got to get my meat. I'm gonna go down to the store." You know, I want to see if I can make my own, do my own, and raise my own, and process my own, and
Well,
do
when we
that.
were kids, you know, Mom and Dad had a solid acre of groceries. You know, it was purple whole peas, it was corn, it was butter beans, it was tomatoes, it was okra,
Yeah,
squash.
we have company. Can you turn around there and say hi to everybody? This is Luna. Luna, baby.
I need love.
Babe, we're trying to do a live. Can you hop down right now, baby? This girl is so bad. She needs her love. You're spoiled. You know that? You are spoiled. Okay, hop down, baby. You're getting me all dirty. Hop down. You stay right there, and I'll love on you. Don't knock things over. I'll love on you, but she is half Great Pyrenees,
Okay.
and she is half,
Come on now.
what is it? Help me.
Oh, Catahoula.
Catahoula. Yeah. No, ma'am. She's half Great Pyrenees, half Catahoula. But she looks more
Like Catahoula.
Catahoula than she
Don't
does
see
Great
any
Pyrenees.
Pyrenees in her whatsoever.
But she's a good girl. She's very protective.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's more so if we're outside with her and somebody drives up,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I went out and got in the goat pen to give one of the goats a shot, and Thor would not leave me. He just kept bumping into my leg, you know, and pushing me away from. I think he's pushing me away from the cows.
Probably. He's never decided that the cows are 100% all right. He tolerates them.
A lot better than he used to.
Well, he tolerates them real good, a lot better now, because at times he'll be laying down by his shelter, and one or all three of the cows will be like 5 feet from him laying down, and it's all good.
Yeah,
Luna,
it wasn't that way
sit.
at the beginning.
Sit.
I mean, he would charge and
Good
go after
girl.
the cows.
Good
Oh
girl.
my gosh, I didn't know what we were gonna do.
No, Sonia was convinced, and I think she's probably right, that he's the reason the cows jumped the fence the first night we had them.
Yeah, I know that's why they jumped. Because Thor's a maniac. That dog knows how to protect the animals. I'll say that. You know.
I think the biggest deal with Thor and the cows is he grew up with goats
Only.
and only goats. And when we introduced the cows, he was thinking they were going to hurt his goats.
Yeah, they're big,
And,
much bigger.
I mean, he was super protective of it as in I had trouble getting the cows to be able to eat because that's my goat's food, not yours.
Yeah. He just went after him, teeth bared and everything.
And he got his bluff in on them. They respect him 100%. They don't, even Clint does not mess with him.
Luna does. Luna messes with the cows.
Well, and what kills me is she loves Natasha. Her and Natasha will get nose to nose. They'll just love on each other. And she cannot stand Clint. She will, if Clint gets near Natasha, she just starts barking at him. It's so funny.
Crazy thing. Tell you what.
Thank you for posting all those, Donald and/or Lisa. I don't know which one of you is doing it, but our steers have gotten a little pushy and chasing the other animals around. They only have another month before freezer camp. There you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Thor wouldn't let that happen. When the goats would start butting heads and everything, and start fighting or something, he'd break it up.
if two boys get to fighting, he will get in the middle of it.
Yeah, he'll knock one of them down, and
Although at times he'll get in fights with them. They'll be rearing up and trying to butt him, and he'll be trying to grab them around, grab around the neck and
I think
not
they're just playing.
hurt him. Oh, yeah, it's just. You guys remind me of Jonathan Kent and Martha Kent, the Clark Kent's mother, parents. Okay. Well, they were farmers and they lived on a farm and all that. I mean, we're just growing up. My parents had a big garden too, and they had cows at different times. They had a horse. We raised a pig, for freezer camp, and so,
Ow, that's a claw.
Things we have learned a little along the way, and at the same time we're learning new stuff. I'm not real familiar with how to process an animal, how to really get all the good out of it, but I'm going to start, and Sonia got me a book that I'm going to go through, and it's kind of like the guys.
Well, he does. You do deer. It's.
Yeah, but we don't do everything to the deer. We do it. Thank you, Lisa.
I want some goat.
Well, they got to grow. They just got to grow.
I know.
We got two boys out there that I've weathered them, and they've just got to grow up, and I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to see how it goes. That's going to probably be my very first real attempt at start to finish on one, And so it's a learning curve. But I was going to say, when talking about the Okie Homesteading Expo, the first year I went to the whole hog butchering class, and one of the things that Hand Hewn Farms is the names of those guys. And if you ever want to learn something, let me promise you, those guys can teach you how to process a pig. Oh my gosh, how to get every single cut you want out of it. But one of the things that they said that I will always go with is when you read something and you watch a video and you do it, don't take that as the only way to do it. When you get to doing it, try some different things. You may mess things up, but if you try different ways, you may find you like it better cut this way than the way that they said. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to experiment and do it. It's kind of like at the deer camp. I went and made biscuits last week for, first time ever I made biscuits. I did it for 5 days. No, I did it for 4 days. I experimented every day. Now, I will admit, the ones that I made on Friday, I would have stuck with that the way I did it that time and done it that way every time after that if I'd done any more. I you can't just get pigeonholed into, oh, this is the only way to do it, because you can figure out stuff that you like better. I might like this cut of meat done this way a little bit better than I like that cut of meat, And I hope I get to the point where I look at it and I'm going, okay, and just do it, I want to have enough experience to do that. So,
Yeah, the hand hewn. They have a lot of really good ideas, to how to do like the ham. Even they keep it on the counter, and it
Oh.
doesn't.
their hams, when they do them, they cure them. They salt cure them, get them all ready, and they hang them in their barn they have out there for 2 years, I think it is, and then they eat them. And of course, you're going to cut off some of the stuff, a little bit of it on the outside where it may get mold on it, but that's it. But the inside has no moisture or anything, no bacteria grows, no nothing. And they'll hang it up there, and they brought some, and we got to try it, and oh my gosh. One of their favorite things is like prosciutto that they make, but that takes 2 years to make a good prosciutto.
Oh, and they're going to be there at the Okie Homestead. One of them, isn't it?
Are they?
Yeah. And Joel Saladin's going to be there again.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so excited. And
There you go.
Dr. Jones? Yeah, he's going to be there too.
Yeah, that's a good question. I like that question. Who is anybody else on here planning on being? I know Randy is, because Randy's already Randy's bringing me a net to catch chickens with. But who else on here is going to be at the Okie Homestead Expo?
That'll be neat. That'll be interesting. Because I'm going to go listen to Joel again.
Oh, Joel. Whew.
So much information.
Joel has been picked to be. Trump's picked him to be part of. I don't know if it was Trump himself, but I think one of the other guys did.
Yeah.
I think it's Kennedy actually picked him to be part of a government thing on how to help our food be better.
Yeah. Because, Joel's got that huge farm out there, and it is self-sufficient, and everybody has a job to do, and they do it all really well, It's nice. And you can go out there and stay on site.
Oh yeah, when you go and you pay that, I like his idea. You're paying him to go work, but you're learning at the same time.
Yep.
Ed says he cures 5 hams a year.
Oh.
And shock of all shocks, Ed said he's going to be at the Okie Homesteading Expo. I'll be glad to see you there again
I
this
need to
year.
get your
Ed.
notes on the ham. How you cure that ham. You need to build a little smokehouse.
That'd be good. I need to do that.
I've seen them where you can build the smokehouse, and you have a little hole in the bottom of it, and you build a trench out to where you have the smoke, and then that smoke just goes through there and can slowly heat the meat,
Yeah.
and let it dry out without actually heating it and worrying about how hot the fire is in
Right,
that box,
right, because
the
you can
firebox.
control it better if it's at a distance and such. Yeah. Yeah, I get to doing that. I need to research it really good.
Oh, I got a lot of stuff on there for you.
Oh, good,
so I'll
good.
show you.
Jack said he wished he could come and meet us.
Oh, you'd have to come down to Okie Homestead. Probably fly in there.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe by next year, maybe by the 2026 Okie Homesteading Expo, you'll be flying. You can fly yourself to Oklahoma.
She'd have to bring his parents.
Yeah.
Or your grandparents. That'd be fun.
Yeah. It's a fun time, guys. I'm telling you, if you've never been, if you think about going, go, because I mean, there's a lot of people to. I mean, there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of vendors, and there's good food trucks and all that. But there's also, I mean, there's just you can walk around, find people, and talk to them, and there's so many people who learn things from them too, or just make friends. I've got people that I've talked to there that I've talked to every year. That's how I met Randy. I just just walked up and started talking to Randy, and now Randy and I have to talk every year. So Yeah, we've been to all of them so far. First year as just participants, and
Helpers every year.
and then now we're volunteers.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, Gary did. He said Gary did a video on his ham, so we'll have to go find
Oh,
that.
okay. Yeah.
We'll have to go
Good,
find
good.
that so we can try that because we need to. Of course, we need a pig.
Oh.
I plan on raising
We're gonna
some
have to do a
pigs.
small pen, like half that one down there that was gonna be the dog pen. You know.
I mean, you look at Dutch, and I like that. Sorry, Money Pit. They said, "Yeah, Jack, swing by Kentucky and pick us up on the way." At 16, he can fly solo, so
Yeah.
that's cool. But you know, Dutch raises his with just hot wire,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and I'm wondering how if we could make that work.
Yeah.
And
Well, if we get that hot wire for the goats to stick out there.
well,
in
I'm
that-
talking about that hot wire that we
Right.
have in the shed.
Okay.
Just
Put the-
two strands.
Could we do that with the cows too?
Cows are better for that than goats are. Yes.
We should do that right
I
here.
put 'em
in-
down here?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know they would love it.
Oh yeah. They would make them a walkway. We've got an area down here that I eventually kind of plan, which makes my son very happy. But I kind of plan on incorporating into the yard. But right now, I mean, it's probably an acre, a little over an acre or so.
Yeah, at least a little over an acre.
A little over an acre that it grows up kind of high, and I bush hog it a couple 3 times a year. And yeah, if we could get the goats over there, they'd be in.
I'm saying the cows. Put the cows over there.
Oh, the cows. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
get the cows over there. They'd be. Oh, Jax, you go finish that homework and do good, and have a great Thanksgiving.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy going to your parents,
Grandparents.
grandparents. Sorry, that's right. So, it's English homework.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't know how good you get. That's from South Arkansas. I know that. I see a lot of people. Thanks, Jax. I know a lot of people that use it now, but I'm a little. I want to use the netting for the goats. We've got an area between us and her cousin that has pine trees, and it's
a
just
thicket.
grown up in between. So I want to put some wire around it, but I really want to use the netting for that. I'm a little not sure about using just the wire for goats because I've seen a lot of people who've had a lot of problems with the goats. They'll hit it and they'll jump back and then they'll just be like, okay, and just go.
Yeah. And
And-
because that's going to be right there close to a road that people.
Yeah, we don't need them getting out.
No. We don't want the goats getting hit and hurting somebody, and damaging vehicles or.
Yeah,
anything
because
like
when the
that.
cows got out, I was scared to death. I was going to drive down the road and find one of them on the side of the road with a car sitting there smoking. I didn't hit it. Oh, that was.
Yeah. Instead, they got arrested.
Yeah, they got they got arrested by
Blue
a
lights
deputy.
and everything. Oh my gosh, that was the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, see, Red Dirt Rooster Road said that they have the netting and the polytape, and the net works great for the goats.
There you go.
We're going to get some. Sonia's uncle wants to do it bad enough. That's his land in between there, and he wants to do it bad enough. He's talking about helping, kind of going in
Halvesies.
halves with the.
Yeah, and we won't have to get as much because we're just going to do half of the thicket and then the other half of the thicket. So that'll.
I'm going to say this about us being religious. I don't.
What's the question?
Are you too religious?
Too religious.
Well, but we're when I consider religion, but we are both followers of Christ, and we believe that the Bible is true, and we follow it, and I mess up all the time, but he forgives me. Thank goodness.
Same here.
And that's where we stand on it. I mean, I believe Jesus Christ is the Savior, and I think that He's the way to heaven. There's a lot of religions out there and a lot of things, and I mean, that's how we believe, and that's how.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between being religious and being faithful. You know, having faith. To me, it's two different things.
Yeah.
But you know, we enjoy it. Gives us hope.
There you go. See, it says that it's an initial investment, but if taken care of, it lasts for a good long while. I just got to be sure I take good care of it, and don't get too lazy when trying to take it up, and do what. I just need to take care of it and do what I need to do.
There you go. Religion and relationship. Yep. There
Yep.
you go.
Yep. So, because what he wants is a good relationship with him. So,
Yeah.
yep. It's just religion to me is a hard word to say, because religion sometimes is too steeped in tradition and just what you do, and that's not what it's all about. It's just about trying to live like him.
Yeah. Hence
So-
the relationship.
And building your relationship so you can live more like him.
Yeah.
That's just the way I look at it.
And it's not easy. It's hard.
Oh, yeah. If anybody ever tells you when you start following Christ, it's going to be easy, just ignore them,
Nope.
because it's not easy. But ultimately, it's worth it.
Yeah. It is.
But I can't believe it, but it is getting close to 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I got to go see Susan.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Donald and Lisa. I told you we were going to stick with 4, but we just decided that 6 o'clock seemed to work better. More people, it just kind of did better. We'll just sit out here in the dark with the light on us. We're good.
Come sit on the porch with the light on. But yeah, I'm
Yes.
just going to go see Susan.
It's not quite time. Hang
Oh,
on just a
okay.
minute. It's about
Okay.
about 7 minutes still.
Okay.
Yes, I agree. I couldn't imagine not having God in my life. I agree with that completely. And I also agree with the fact that Donald is good at putting up electric fencing. I've watched him do that a few times. I have not put any of it up. I did put a electric wire around the top of the fence when we had horses many years ago, because horses don't respect a fence well at all.
No.
They need a little something. And of course, I had put barbed wire around this fence so that the cows would respect that fence.
Yeah, because they jumped it.
To this day, I still have the 2 spots over on the south side that are bent out a little bit further than the other 2. They jumped out in different places, about 15 to 20 feet away from each other.
Well, and when we go to do this netting around there, we need to start while it's cool, making a trail between, so you can put that fence in there, because it doesn't need to be touching the trees or the grass or anything like that.
No,
Is
it's
it
going to go around. It's going to go out around. That's what I want to do.
Around the whole thicket.
Well, we'll have to section it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go down
But
the
I'll just
middle
have to.
there.
You can run a weed eater through there and knock down a section to put where you want to put the wire. You just mow
Probably
it.
had to
something.
cut some trees to make a straight line.
We can make it. Well, it depends on how many little sticks we have to do in it. How straight it really has to be.
Yeah. How thick it is out there to go through.
Oh, a fence roller. Yeah, that would be a nice addition. So, wanted to know if you don't mind asking, what are people like in Arkansas? I mean,
Friendly.
I think our
We'll say
Arkansans.
hey to you all the time. And what you doing?
That's
Who's your people?
one thing you'll find different in the South is funny. When I was in college, one of my professors, I was talking to him one day, and he thought it was funny because he was from up north, and when you passed somebody, if they waved at you, that meant they knew you. You knew who that was. And he said, I moved here and people keep waving at me and I don't have a clue who they are. People will just
And then,
wave
like,
at you.
hey, 2 fingers, what up? You know.
Yeah, people will head nod, do the head nod, or they'll wave, or they'll put up a finger or something.
Yeah.
Not the wrong finger.
We have
I'm just trying to say, they'll just put up index finger.
Liz. We have some friends out in New Mexico, and they came here. She came here for a job at the university, and they were renting a house from my parents, and we got to know them, and they're family. You know, they have come for
They
Thanksgiving.
came for Thanksgiving last year. Wish they were coming this year.
Yeah, they haven't come for Christmas. They just come for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And little visits here and there, you know, and they're wonderful. They're you know, they're family.
Hopefully, eventually, they're going to move back.
Yeah, we keep telling them to. We'll babysit the kids. You know, we have 3 grandkids over here all the time. Anyways, what's 2 more?
You have to read that last one out. Yeah, that's kind of what my professor was saying. You know, that you don't make eye contact with people. You don't wave at people. You don't. But I mean, down here.
Well, then we're all weird.
Yeah. Down here, it's not unusual to. I mean, I walk the halls at work, you know, and people walk by, and I'll say good morning. I don't know who they are. I'll just say good morning. How you doing? Good morning.
Yeah.
It's just it's kind of like down south. And I know I'm old school and things. I want my, you know, I got my kids. I always got them to say yes sir and no sir and yes ma'am, no ma'am, you know, and then I trying that with my grandkids too, you know, and all, and I keep getting told, well, people don't do that as much anymore. If you say yes sir or no sir, they get mad at you thinking are you calling me old? But that's just part of it.
And I'm fine with them just telling me yes, you know, because they aren't being disrespectful.
I can't help it. I know for sure when I was a kid, I was supposed to say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir,
Well, it's that
to my
small
grandparents for sure.
town, you know, and I guess we can say hello to everybody that we see anyways because we're kin to have people.
Oh, Jack's finished his homework.
Good job.
That's good. You go. You can read. So, but yeah, I mean, I will speak to people, and there are. I will admit that even here there are people that I walk down the hall and say good morning, and they'll just walk by me and never even look at me, you know. But I don't care. I'm kind of the mindset of, you know, it's just like if I know somebody and I've always sent them a Christmas card and they don't send me a Christmas card, guess what? Next year they're getting a Christmas card. I don't care.
Well, when we've done mission trips and stuff, we went to New York, and we stayed at I guess it was still a church at the time.
Yeah.
It was a church in Little Dominica, and then we'd go into Harlem, and there was a little Dunkin' Donuts around the corner. But I'd say hi to anybody, you know. Hey, how's it going? And going to the Dunkin' Donut shop, you know, and it's like, hey, how are you doing? And he just kind of stopped and looked at me.
I can't help this. I'm going to say it this way. Hey, Jenny. It's supposed to be like Forrest says it, so I can't help it. She says it, just say it just like Forrest says it. So it goes through my head every time, Jenny. That's what she said. It's exactly the way Forrest said, hey, Jenny. Uh-oh, the homework was hard.
Oh, sorry.
You having to map sentences and such. That's having to find verbs and adverbs and to this day, there's certain of my no. You can tell me to do it. My grandson is good. He did something one day. I know he was in there. I'd be like, okay.
I liked graphing sentences. You know, Miss Beard taught us that one, but then in college we had to do language samples. That's a lot more than graphing. Oh my goodness, that was a nightmare.
Southern food. So you got to read
Okay.
it. Southern food will get you. We do fry a lot of things in the South,
Not 1 month.
but I mean, my best example of that is I love asparagus. I love asparagus. And one time, when her parents used to have a restaurant, the lady that worked there battered and fried that asparagus. Oh my gosh! You know how to make something really healthy, really not healthy, but oh, it was so delicious. It was so delicious.
Oh, yes, Southern food's awesome.
All right, guys. Well, it's 7 o'clock, and I do want to go get on the Dyer Families live. I love Jack and Dina. If you guys looking for another live, Dyer Family Farm is having one at 7. They always have it at 7 o'clock. So I like getting on there. We met them at the Okie Homesteading Expo, and now we've become friends.
Yep.
And so I like getting on
We
there.
traded
lives and checking it
plants.
out. That's right. Right. Lisa, can you do it real quick and leave a link to the Dyers for us so they can jump over there? Everybody's looking for how to get to the Dyers, so I was gonna see if Lisa could leave one right quick, since.
Wrench me.
Oh yeah, that's true, Jenny. Janae, you're good. I see.
Your thumb's too big.
Well, but I can't see it. For some reason, I'm on Wild Huckleberry, but it's not letting me do what I need to get. It's only not letting me do what I want to do to it. I'll figure it out, Jenny, and I'll get it.
All right.
Well, I'm on YouTube. I'm on the live, but I'm on and as us, but as our channel. But for some reason, I can't do it. I'll figure it out.
He'll get it.
I'll get it eventually. But I'm sorry, guys. But just look for Dyer Family Farm, and you on YouTube, and you should be able to find them. But we're gonna go jump over there.
Bye. Y'all have
right.
a good night.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
It's not going.